I know.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick. I have to do a quick sound check. I just want to see how loud I am. I'm not loving how this sounds later on when I'm like listening to it back. Later on when I'm like listening to it back. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, it's not super loud.
I never quite realized.
I'm not sure why it's not louder. I'm not sure why it's not louder. I'm not sure why it's not louder. It's turned way up here. I don't know. I don't know.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means...
Are people even in the room? I don't know. Oh, there's a couple of viewers. If anybody's in here, is this loud? I listened to it later on Twitch and it sounds really soft. Is this like loud in your ears? Is this a nice and loud stream? The output that I'm putting out, is it loud? Does not feel very loud. Ah, screw it. I'll deal. What's going on? So we're gonna do a little, like I said, doing some cleanup. There's a couple of things I want to do before I put this game aside, including deleting all my data. If you were around yesterday, you know what that's about. I'll explain. But I also decided I want to look up, because a couple of people were like, oh, did you do ending Y? Did you do ending X? I don't know what. And so I want to look up. I saw, because I was looking it up earlier. I saw like a list of like how to do all of the endings. Okay, now. The question is, I mean, I'm probably not going to have time to do, the 20 or so that I haven't done. So the question is, are there any that are specifically kind of worth doing? I don't know why I'm sitting so low. As I said, I'm going to get I've decided on the chair that I want, and I'm going to be getting it soon. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if nobody's in chat right now. But I get a weird count. No, I'm getting the same count. I'm getting the same count. Let's see. So yeah, the only problem is yes. Okay. It's all kinds of stuff like that. Oh, I see. These are not super enticing, it looks like. Blah, blah, blah. Someone said V is the crazy one. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So okay. So all I'm gonna do is the actual ending. And so that being said, welcome to the epilogue stream of NieR Automata, where I just had a couple of last things that I wanted to do that I didn't do last stream because I really had to go. And so the first one of them is I'm gonna redo the battle. As 9S, and I'm gonna do a quad hack or a triple or a quadruple hack on A2 because apparently that does something else. Because what I did last time was I did the 3 and then the last one was too hard, so I just killed her. Hey, Sigma Y. With the Twitch Prime, 2 months in a row, 4 months overall. Thank you so much. Very happy you finished Automata, NeoN. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I did a Twitter thread about it. Once I do this, I'm going to do this now, and then I'll talk about it a little bit. And then I might, shut it off and then turn it back on and play Death Stranding. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the hack. We're going to do the hack victory over A2. By the way, I was kind of looking this up online, and I saw somebody beat the final credit sequence thing with no help. Solo beat it, which is fucking insane. How do you do that?
This tower is a giant. If we don't...
So what?
Okay.
If it mattered, didn't you know we aren't required? Humanity is that moons and you, but in order they built the command sacrificial. Isn't that
9S.
Shut up! You killed. That's all.
To be. The 9S, but the model...
Haha, The utter lack of emotional.
The official designation is 2E.
Okay, I know. We got it. Okay, let's do it. I am sure.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Not
I mean, these first two are challenging, but the third one was just like absurd. I mean, only the end part. But the end part was just like, just crazy difficult.
If it doesn't matter,
No.
why do I long for humans like this?
Whoa.
Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core program.
Shit. Getting hit. Oh god, this is the one where they fucking spawn behind me in waves. Whoa! I forgot. Also, I see now that if I touch them, I don't, oh my god, I spawned two waves by accident. Looks like they themselves do not give me hit damage like I can touch them without getting damaged, which is good. Whoa! Damn it. Crap. Fucking homing missiles. Oh my god, my nose was so itchy that whole time.
Shut up! Finally, I just destroyed it.
No, what the hell?
It all goes away.
Here we go. Oh no, that's not this one. So it is a quad. I couldn't remember if it was a quad or a triple. Oh my god, these armored ones. God damn it. No. Damn it. I'm so itchy.
Damn it.
Ouch. Oh, why am I doing that? I shouldn't be. Here we go. Let's do it. You know, what a waste that this is the only time that this kind of thing happens in the entire game. I mean, I guess it makes it special, but it's so cool. I wish this specific, like, angle of it, happened more than once. Or maybe it does in, like, some kind of side mission that I did not play. But I was saying during the stream last night that, one of the cool things about the hack, aesthetic, the hack mechanic aesthetic, is the fact that they subvert it a lot. There are many instances in which they do something unexpected with it, which makes it more special. Oh, fuck, man. No, shit. This is so hard. Oh, I was so close. Fall True, welcome back. 2 months in a row. Shit. Come on, I dodged that. Man, that end section is just unforgiving. It's just like a total bullet hell. It's those blue ones. It's the blue ones that I can't shoot that are that are just obliterating me. Although I think I figured out a strat now. This last time that I did well. It's kind of the same strat I was using during the end credits minigame, which was that I was not paying attention to where I was shooting. I was just spamming fire. I was only paying attention to the projectiles that were coming at me. I devoted 0% of my attention to like where I was firing until the end. You know, once there's fewer enemies on screen, then you can kind of try to pick them off. But here, see this? Whoa. And I gotta take out. Oh, you know what? Now I get it too. It's these turrets that I gotta see. There we go. That's the strat. That is the strat. Okay, that was the strat. Wait. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This is the menu screen. This is the fucking menu screen. This is mind blown number fucking 15. Look at that shit. Look at this. Are you shitting me? Come on. What am I supposed to do? You know, I sincerely hope somebody here can appreciate what we're watching right now.
Take care of 9S.
To be.
That was amazing. Who recommended that yesterday? Was it JC Cleaver? Was it Rocket Chap? Good job with that recommendation, guys. Totally worth it. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to sacrifice my game data? Oh, wait, Sigma Y. There's a secret boss I haven't fought yet. Oh, okay, hold on. Then we'll discuss that in a second. But what happens if I pick I'll stay instead of I'll go with you? Because that's what I picked last time. Does that do something else? I mean, let's try. Why not? Because this, I haven't seen this yet.
So that's where you were. To be.
Okay. Oh, is this unskippable? So wait, Sigma Y, what do I gotta do? Can you explain to me what I have to do?
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Oh, so that's isn't that like ending Y? See, I looked into it because somebody said ending Y. Oh, look, it's getting more and more degraded. Oh, that's cool.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed.
I found that place with the big Emil heads out in the desert.
A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 15 failure to parse.
Pod 042. There
Okay.
was I have
All data.
Pod personal Pod you hope.
We lack the authority. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it, folks. Let's make the sacrifice.
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Anyway, as I was saying, Sigma Y, I wandered around in the desert and found that place with the giant Emil heads, and I knew like there was some payoff for that as somewhere. I assumed that it was like in either the main quest or the side quest. I was like, I'm here ahead of time. But unfortunately I found it when I was off stream because I got so freaked out because you wander through the desert and there's like what do you call it? Like a sandstorm, which prevents you from getting to certain places. But you're just wandering in like milky, like nothing. And then all of a sudden I stumble across these giant heads and I was so weirded out. But I love that. That's a thing that I love in like open maps. I mean, this game isn't exactly open world. I've seen it described as that, but that's like, it's almost a fake out. Like the open world aspect of this game is kind of a fake out, which I like. A lot of this game is a fake out. A lot of this game is designed to make you think you're playing a certain kind of game when you in fact are not. It has sort of VN elements to it. It has button mashy brawler, Platinum Games, Bayonetta stuff. It has like JRPG elements. I'm not giving up. Shut up. on. Oof, too close. See, I'm not paying attention to my own strat from before, which, like I said, is just focus on the dodging. But here, there's a twist to that, which is that I got to take out the big ones that shoot the the pink orbs that I can't destroy. And so yeah, in times of like bullet hell, I stop paying attention to that. But the quicker I take those out, the fewer of those more dangerous orbs I got on screen. Here we go. Take that, technical support. Someone before said the hacking was tedious. This is tedious. I mean, you know, tedious. And by the way, like I said, I saw on YouTube, somebody beat this solo with no help, which, when you see what happens towards the end, is quite an impressive feat. I think that person earned the right to not delete their save. But we can talk about, because I've been thinking about this. Like I said, this kind of hit me unprepared yesterday. I've been thinking about the implications of this, the implications of giving up your save for this. There are very few ways to make you feel personally invested and like you've given like an actual sacrifice of something in order to beat a game, in order to and what a smart way to create a meta level of dedication, like not a requirement. That's the thing, because you don't have to do that, but a really smart. What does change display means? Oh, it just gives me more messages. That's cool. As I was saying, the idea of inducing a form of like personal loss, and yeah, people were saying to me, oh my god, my 100%, because I did not 100% this game, obviously, but extra diegetic suicide, or I don't think suicide is the right word. It's more like sacrifice, because while you don't have agency, what your save game becomes is a weapon of attack, and so it's more like you're sacrificing your life in combat, because you don't necessarily die. You know, your save, like, you've already given it up, right? Think of it as like taking like a family heirloom, you know, and turning it into, like, let's say you have something that's made out of, I don't know, silver, and you got to kill a werewolf. And so you melt down your like silver heirloom, you make a silver bullet to kill the werewolf. Now, whether or not the werewolf is killed without your bullet or not, you still lost your heirloom. But you still made a good sacrifice. Like, your intent to you made the sacrifice so that the option would be available to someone who needs it. And I think my mic is way too loud. I'm looking at the levels, and like I said, when I finish this, I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna restart it in order to play Death Stranding. And so I'm gonna take just 2 minutes to listen back to this and see what it sounds like. So yeah, some more thoughts about this. Like I said, personal sacrifice, extra diegetic, as somebody here described it. Was it JC Cleaver? Are you back in here? Oops, and yeah, I mean meta is also a way to say that, but ooh, fuck. Obviously, but yeah, like have things that exist outside of the game world. It's interesting. I was in. Like when I was in college, I took a class. Hold on, this is like I said, way too loud and clippy. It's clipping. I think this is a little better. I think I'm just coming in too hot. Is it all pointless? No, it is not all pointless. It's almost like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody like, having their memories erased. You know, that's like a plot trope in anime, like, and I hate it. I mean, I don't hate this because it's not exactly that. I happen to really not like the trope of lost memories. That it's just, I don't know, like I don't like it. It's just it's not a cop-out exactly. It's just unpleasant, and I think that, like, I don't know, like I find that the loss of agency from having your memories deleted is just really, just creates sort of an unsatisfying experience to me. And even more so, the idea of someone being erased from existence or from everybody's memories. There is one example of this that's obviously, you know, like a classic and a highly regarded story, Madoka. Spoiler alert. But it works there for that story. I still find that story sort of very upsetting on a kind of philosophical level, and it's not something I'll like pop in and watch just for the fun of it, especially not Rebellion story, which is like arguably more depressing than even the show. Oh crap. Doesn't sound like it's clipping. Okay. Because in my meters here, it appears to be clipping slightly. Serial Experiments. Lane touches on that as well. He thinks these games are silly little things. No. I like this a lot. Wait, tomorrow's Monday. In other words, but you're back in it. This is funny. So yeah, Serial Experiments Lane. But that show is less, like that show is so avant-garde. It's not that you become very invested in Lane's character. She is sort of very passive and impassive. It's also less of an emotional. It's also less of, you know, an emotional blackmail show, which Madoka kind of is. And I'm not criticizing it because it does those things well. And it's, you know, there's been attempts to emulate it over and over, and, you know, most of them are fairly inferior. Some of them are pretty good. No, I forgot how bad Square Enix is. It's the worst. Holy shit, how did I survive that? Oh my god. See, this is designed to kill me now so that it's trying to force me into the situation where I'm, fuck. Nice gap, Boomer. It's not, it's the only on-topic hat that I have. I could wear like a Yankee hat. Okay, wait. What does Sigma Y want to say? A really cool thing about this ending. Oh, really? It's him pool style beanie. I have beanies. The beanies I wear have brims, though. I wear like wool caps that have brims. That's my thing. Oop. Nah, fuck, man. Suck it, Square Enix. Oh my god, man. This is such bullshit. I really have to watch the guy who beat this solo. Like, look at this. No, I'm not giving up. Tomazuki Sakura from Aki. Accept offer. Yes. Let's do it, guys. Come on, boys. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Oh my god, I've never been more invested in not getting hit in my life. This is crazy. I mean, really, like, just talking about the psychology of this. Like, you really do not feel like getting hit, even though, again, the saves have already been sacrificed. Doesn't matter. These people aren't getting them back. But again, it feels like every life here is not just somebody hitting okay. Like, somebody had to give up something that they potentially did not want to give up for you to get that extra hit, which is just amazing. And then people say games like this aren't art because, you know, there's like some Tsetai Ryoiki or some shit like that. Like, you can, you know, the outfits are arguably skimpier than maybe some people would like. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Is this cheese? Oh, no, it is not cheese. I thought I discovered cheese. See, when I was playing this yesterday, I did not get, I did not understand what was going on in real time, and so I was very reckless in taking hits. I assumed that what the game was doing was, like, basically giving you the option to just not lose. Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
Pod 153 to player. Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish NieR Automata?
I already did this, so I don't have to do it again. What was I going to say? Oh, hold on. It just occurred to me. So is this like the Matrix? Is the ending here? I didn't catch this the first time around, but is the ending here meant to like imply that this whole thing is going to start over? And they're all going to wake up thinking... I should say something again. Okay. Was there some kind of implication of like a time loop? Yeah, I got that. I got the 2B was actually like a 9S killer essentially, and that's why she was so aloof and like unwilling to kind of make contact, human contact with him until later when it was kind of happened without her wanting it to. 1 second. Oh, interesting. That's weird. That doesn't work at all. I'm better than you. That's funny. What? This is hilarious. Oh. Okay, that works.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced crushing hardship, and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak? Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
Ready?
The person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help?
See, I thought I was being dramatic with the on-screen button press. I'm going to do it again.
You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish to help? You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
It's for the content. It's not for show.
And you are truly, truly sure about this?
Wow, okay.
Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
It's just deleting the entire UI as well.
All of your data has been deleted.
And so, we must say goodbye. I feel a slight amount of sadness.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Oh, does this soft lock now? I guess not. Oh, new title screen. There you go, guys. That was NieR Automata. What is there to say about this game? I mean, it's one of the best games I've ever played. Yes. Yeah. And I've been playing games for a long time. Not all of the games. But you know, if I had to make like a top 10 list, a lot of the titles on it would be like, you know, like big time classics, fucking Civilization 2 or Dune 2 or Command and Conquer Red Alert, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, original Legend of Zelda. Thank you, Sigma Y. Games like that. Games that were legendary, genre-defining, all that crap. Doom, you know? As well as a few that I consider standout examples of certain genres. Like, I still think that, hold on, let's do this. There you go. I still think that Medal of Honor Allied Assault, older game, certainly, is one of the best first-person shooters ever made still. There are a couple of others that I really love that are maybe slightly less known or known but not, I don't know, as discussed. But I don't know if I'd put them in my top 10. Like I love Black Ops. I think Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one, the story mode of the first one is just fantastic. It's so much fun. And also Delta Force Black Hawk Down, really underrated shooter, but I wouldn't put those in like the top of all time. This could probably make my top 10 games of all time, man. Because of the stuff that it does. Quake. Like I said, I would go Doom over Quake. I didn't really play Quake when I was a kid. I played the shareware demo of it. But I never had like the full Quake game. Hey, JC Cleaver, are you on Twitter? Can you DM me all of these videos? I'm never going to find these on Twitch chat again later. Because I really do want to go read and watch some stuff. Finally. Watch people achieve some of the other endings, that kind of stuff. But as I was saying on Twitter, this game does the basic stuff really well. And then it also has an additional layer of like high concept, extra diegetic, meta elements that are also all done really well. And I mean, especially this whole idea of like sacrificing your own save game to, achieve. I mean, it's not, it isn't done for the bragging rights, because what is there to brag about this? I guess this new splash screen bragging rights. I could have just said fuck it. Like, who cares? Someone was like, I backed my save up on a hard drive. Some dude on Twitter, I told him about this. He didn't know about this, and he was like, shit, I got 100% save that, and I didn't do that on it. And now I gotta figure out if I have the wherewithal to actually do this. Importantly, no trophy for this. You sent me a Twitch DM. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit stop, and then I'm going to restart it so that it's going to be on a different file, and then we're going to do Death Stranding. So thank you for sticking around for this just like one short, like 1 hour epilogue. I'm going to reorganize all of the automata, however you want to call it. It's probably automata in Japan because that's how they would say it. They would not say automata. They would say automata, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I would like to see how this is written in kana. Let me see. Automata. It's like so it's automata. It is. Okay, automata. You weeb. Hey, Quintus, how's it going? Yeah, I just wanted to see which vowel they elongate. And it is the first one. So it's automata. NieR Automata. Onomatopoeia. Yeah, I'm going to arrange all of these streams again and like relabel them though, so it's a little clearer what I'm doing at any given moment, because there's about 20 parts maybe a little less. I think it took me about 50 hours of play. I do not have a waifu body pillow. I have an Asuka hat. I have a, hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you. This could be the weebiest thing that I own, and it's not, somebody gave it to me. Somebody bought it, I think in like some kind of eBay or estate sale box of like anime stuff, Gundams and whatnot. Yeah, gave it to me, sure, fam. I have stuff that I'm very unashamed of owning. I'm not ashamed of owning this. I'm just saying I did not pay money for it. If I were to buy an anime figure, I would buy a Figma or a Nendo. Like I would, or not a Nendo. I would buy a Figma. Like I would buy an articulated. I do have an articulated figure here. Again, one that somebody bought me. I would have paid money for this one. It's the Major from Ghost in the Shell. That I would have paid money for. I would have paid money. It's not the classic style. It's the new Ghost in the Shell style, which is why I wouldn't have bought this one. But I would have bought an original movie look Kusanagi Figma. Like I would buy that. Sure, why not? But hold on, I'll show you guys. See, it's a mommy. I can't remember. I looked it up. I can't remember what company makes this. Oh, and I got my Saber t-shirt. But, see? Here, let's make it a little more accurate. Now it's accurate. Get it? Get it? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stop the stream and restart it in like 2 minutes. So stick around in the room. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.